Many children headed back to school this year may be sacrificing enriching subjects like art and computer science for higher test scores. A new Minnesota 2020 report says hard financial times have forced school districts throughout the state to cut costs for programs that develop well-rounded children. Catherine Silver has the story.
School districts across the state are welcoming thousands of students as they begin to fill their classrooms. But a new study says many of those students won't have access to some important curriculums.
Unfortunately, we've seen that statewide, we lost $88 million of funding to these areas. That's about a 10% drop.
Minnesota 2020 held a conference in Bemidji today to share the results of a new report that claims schools are valuing test scores over other important areas.
Minnesotans do care about the whole child and want to invest in every single part of that child's experience at school and make sure that every child has access to a wide range of opportunities, and we're not just paying attention to the parts of them that take tests.
In Bemidji, spending in early childhood education has increased over the years, while spending in enriching subjects like art and computer science were cut.
When it's something that's important to the federal government and to the state of Minnesota, the state legislature, and the Minnesota Department of Ed, and we want to make sure that we put our best efforts forward.
One of the major reasons districts were forced to make these very, very tough decisions was because state funding slowed down dramatically and in fact started to fall during the Palenti era. And then districts that took more of that burden on themselves were hit with the Great Recession immediately following that.
But school officials say a focus on test scores doesn't mean they've neglected other areas.
We still have great programs in all the other areas, in business and in the fine arts and in special education. We want to make sure that our students get every opportunity that we can present them.
Minnesota 2020 recommends that funding be shifted towards the state level so that it's more stable for communities throughout Minnesota and so that more money can be put into those other areas. Reporting in Bemidji, Catherine Silver, Lakeland News.
And you can view the full report at mn2020.org.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.